Hello, everyone. My name's Dean. Let's talk crypto. So, today I'd like to look at Bitcoin. Why? Because obviously it's the market mover, it has market dominance. So, as Bitcoin goes, everything else goes. And there's something that's going to happen that I'd like to bring to your attention. I think a lot of people may misperceive this as, oh, it was a fake out, it was a bull trap. It wasn't really a breakout on the 21st, right? As I said in my uh, video a couple days earlier, that we were going to break out on the 21st, and that was going to be the reversal. And but in the interim, for the next, let's say, 20 hours, we're going down. And that is normal, and that's okay. We're basically back testing. So after a breakout, typically price action comes back. It reverts to where it broke out to test that level to make sure that it's sure. Also, it gives buyers and sellers a chance to trade. If price was moving too quickly through those areas, right, there wasn't a chance to really do much, right? So we're coming back down just to kind of balance that area. And you can see here all of the imbalance, these green candles, no red candles in sight. Conversely, you see this area where we're consolidating. There's a lot of balance. There's green and red and green and red. So basically buyers and sellers could all do their biddings. But so it's going to come back down, retest, and we're most likely going to retest at around the site of breakout. So and let's go into some lower time frames to see exactly where I think we're going to retest the breakout. And the breakout occurred on 21st at midnight, so right here. So let's make this a little bigger so people can see it. So this was the side of the breakout. You see this huge green candle. So I believe that what's going to happen is if you draw a trend line from here down, right, like something like that. Stupid magnet. Let me turn that off. Here we go. We are going to test that area or something close to it. So I would say, that was the breakout, but actually what we're going to retest is this level here. That looks like it's it. 30,000. I believe price will revert back to 30,000. And so you're going to see something similar to this. Let me get a drawing, sort of, not a dot, an arc, a brush. Yeah, let's just do a brush. So price is going to do something like this. Boom. And come back here. And then go back up. And that sort of, let's change the color so you can see that better. That sort of reversal is going to have a lot of volume associated, because it's going to give, if you understand conceptually, it's going to give everybody the chance who missed this initial breakout, right? Because it happened at midnight on 21st Eastern Standard Time. Some people were asleep. Markets were closed. Traditional finance markets were closed, and a lot of them are in the game right now. So it's essentially, well, I don't want that, going to give people the chance to get back in. So when they see the price reverting back to this level, they're already setting their orders, right? There's a lot of limit orders in here for when it comes back to 30,000 and they see, oh, okay, this was the low point. This is going to be reversal. I do not perceive the price coming under this. A lot of people are saying, a lot of YouTube sort of analysts are saying, oh, it's going to come down to 28.8, 25, 27. Some people are even saying 10. This is not financial advice. It's just my opinion based on my chart analysis. I strongly believe that we're going to retest the site of the breakout and from there continue and finally break, 33,000, which is basically been our new sort of the next resistance, and then we're going to hit 35 and all the subsequent sort of resistance levels. So don't FOMO into any green candles now. If you miss that breakout, you always have a chance. The market's really, really forgiving. You just have to be patient, and that's actually one of the hardest things, right? You're seeing, day in, day out, gains in Bitcoin, gains in altcoins, and let's say you missed the breakout, you might want to get in, but if you get in too late, what's going to happen? The price is just going to come back down on you, and you're just going to lose your capital. So it's important to get a good entry if you're trading on the short term. If you're in the long term, it doesn't really matter, right? Because if you're a long term investor or you have a long term strategy, just buy and hold. Any of these entry points are okay, and you'll be rewarded. Months later. But if you're kind of using a trading portfolio, if you're looking for some shorter term gains, definitely wait for that retest, the back test of that breakout level, which is 30K, and that's when you get in. Same thing for any other projects, right? Because as Bitcoin goes, the rest of the market goes. So you're going to see, for instance, let's see, Telcoin. Telcoin ran more than anything that I know of. And so you would do the same thing, right? It broke out where? Where did it break out? See the big green candles here, right there. See again, 21st of July, midnight Eastern Standard Time. That was the breakout. So you look at your charts, there does seem to be some kind of price action on this level. You can even make this wider. And you're going to come back to this point, pretty much 1 cent. So you're going to come back to 1 cent. And it had gone all the way up to 1.57 cents. So it rose 58%, right? 57%. It's coming back down, and that's what price does. How do you know it's coming back down? How do we know this? We don't know anything for sure, but there are signs that price is coming back down. Okay, so let's go back to Bitcoin, and let's go into the 8-hour chart. Actually, let's go into the 4-hour chart, because there's something that you can see better on this chart that you can't see in the other ones. So this is why I have the stochastic RSI so big. I want to show you this bearish divergence. I don't know if everybody knows what that is, but essentially, let me just clean this up. Bearish divergence is what? So you see the stochastic RSI, it's going down, right? What's price action doing? It's going up. So let's get our arrows there for anybody who is unable to see this clearly. Where are my arrows? Arrow right here. So, right, price action's going up right here. And then get another arrow. You see this? It's going down. That's the divergence, right? If you're looking at the stochastic RSI, this is what price is actually going to do. Now, the price action on the chart going up and then it's going down here, that means it's actually going down. That's an indication that this is not actual growth or sustainable growth. It's going to be followed quickly by a downturn. So that's another reason why you know that, okay, we've reached the top and we're coming back to retest. I hope everybody understands that. I hope that makes sense. I hope you use this. You can short this. If you go on KuCoin, you can buy an asset called BTC3S, which is basically an ETF that shorts Bitcoin. times 3 on leverage, but it's not real leverage, so you can't get liquidated. If you don't know what you're doing, don't touch that. Just, you can sell your positions if you're in a position around here and just wait, and basically the spot short, wait for it to come down to lower levels and then buy back at a lower price. That's the safest way to do it. But if you know what you're doing, go ahead and leverage some. Not financial advice. You know, it's pretty clear that we've topped out here on the 4-hour RSI. You go to the 8, same thing, right? Let me just remove this. Same thing on the 8-hour. We're pretty much up there. And you see a lot of indications that, okay, we've reached a top. So we're coming back down to retest. So that would be a good way to kind of improve your position if you want more tokens, or short the market if you want to lose leverage or a leveraged token. So not financial advice again, but just my opinion. I hope this is useful. Good luck out there. Be patient, please. Whatever you do, be patient. Don't chase things. Make your analyses. Wait for your entries, and then execute your trade if you're trading. If you're investing, really the most of the money is made on investment, right? If you're trading, you should be only trading a small portion of your portfolio. If you really want to make wealth, in this game, in cryptocurrency, in these kind of markets, you will buy and hold a position long term. Even if you do trade it at a top of the bull market, you want to hold for a significant period of time. Don't trade in and out. That's not going to create wealth. You're just going to lose money. Hope everybody makes a lot, and good luck. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.